Home before the leaves fall, they thought. This is Caribou Trail. A heavily story-driven World War I game. I thought was right up my street. June 24th, 1916, France.
Hey, old-timer. How come you never tells ghost stories to us?
Enough ghosts in this war already.
You were at Gallipoli, weren't you? The arse went out of there, eh? The way no one wants to talk about it.
I heard you was a hero, though. Held off the Turks all by your lonesome.
That's one way to put it.
You're so modest,
How are you
Fisher.
guys supposed to know what we're in for if you old-timers won't tell us nothing?
I suppose you deserve to know who we was then. What we left behind. But memory plays tricks. Looking back, it's hard to tell what was real and what was just your own fear.
Going back 9 months. September 20th, 1915. Ottoman, Turkey. Hello there.
You planning to serenade the Turks when we land?
Sorry, I whistle when I'm nervous. Anyway, I guess Johnny Turk already knows we're on our way.
Are you pleased, Lanny? Is this all the romance and adventure you'd hoped for?
I've been in a boat in the dark before. And I didn't sign up for adventure. I signed up to do my bit.
You forget how to use an oar.
Sorry, sir.
Ooh.
They never told us what Gallipoli looks like.
Rocky hills, rocky beaches, like home, but warmer, with less rain and more Turks. See them lights? That'd be the shore. Unless them's the jack-o'-lanterns.
Jack-o'-lanterns? Here?
Gordo.
See? The Mediterranean's some invested. Boats follows their lights, hits the rocks, and down they goes. Ever since Roman times.
What? No!
Gordo. Gordo's having a time with you.
Yeah, he's winding you up.
To buy Sir Gallipoli.
I sees why they throwed you out of St. John's.
Throwed me nothing. I signed it right and proper, just like you guys.
They could be jack-o'-lanterns. How do we know they're not?
Jack-o'-lanterns don't exist. You might have a point.
Because Jack-o'-lanterns doesn't exist. They're just an excuse pilots make when they scrapes their keel on rocks.
He does too exist. You can almost hear him calling to you.
Remind me never to ship out on a boat if you be the pilot.
How far away are we?
Don't look starboard.
My sister's a nurse on one of them hospital
Don't
boats.
look starboard.
I wonder if she's had to go ashore too.
What am I not looking at?
I'm not too anxious to run into no nurses. Being as though I'd have to have a couple of holes in me.
It looks as Troy must have looked to the Greeks. In a black ship sailed across the Aegean to bring back the fair Helen.
You figure Helen was still fair enough to launch 1,000 ships after 10 years of war? Or was she down to 10, 20 boats maybe?
I see why you do so well with the ladies, O'Leary. No flattery.
No, sir. 'Tis me air of mystery and danger.
Who's Helen?
When we hit the beach, I want sound discipline, lads. No yelling. Abdul has got the beach zeroed. If he knows we're there, we'll get a bouquet of shrapnel.
How long are we on that beach, sir?
Till we know where we're supposed to go.
You mean, sir, we don't already know where we're supposed to go?
I will be given a map.
Ah, thank you, sir. That's very reassuring, sir. Sounds very well planned, sir.
Sounds like the planning of World War One.
Many voiced sea. The Polyphony Classic.
I suppose he went to university.
It was educated men started this sort of stuff.
Wow. But not photorealistic graphics. The art style is amazing.
Home before the leaves fall, they said. In August of last year.
Caribou Trail. Irish sounding accents, but I think I read somewhere that not the Irish. I won't go any deeper into that because I can't remember what I read. Irish sounding, but not Irish.
Fish!
That's me. I'm Fish.
Grab your backpack and let's go.
Yes, sir.
All set.
Okay, it's going to beach holiday. Let's move. Of course, we're the ones he picked to do the heavy lifting.
You're the one he picked, Gordo. We're just along for the ride.
Got everything. I think my mouse sensitivity needs to go up. That's a first. That feels better.
Sir.
Stay a bit longer is an option, then I've missed something. Surely.
Let me just double check.
Make it quick, Private.
Here have I got binoculars. Helps me know if Abdul's coming. Mess tin for keeping eyes fed around the campfire. Not quite a proper kitchen, does the job for hard track. For letters, notes and not so precious memories. Rifle. Mark III Lee Enfield. A shovel.
You're joking, right? Agden's map is from a tourist brochure.
That explains why we're waiting on a beach at Johnny Turk and drop shells on it, Will.
University boy. I think this might be the first time he's out in the land. Without his mother.
Should someone give him a poke in that?
Who are you? someone worth talking to.
Get that off! You'll get us all killed!
Oops. My apologies.
You brought your instruments.
We wasn't about to leave them in Scotland. How are we to play without our instruments?
We'll be serenading you boys and the Turks all down the rocky road to Constantinople.
I hopes the Turks likes to have a jig.
Interesting.
We disembarked half an hour ago. What are we waiting for?
Yeah, I think we've got time to move on.
Sir. All ready.
Men, line up behind me and stand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
I never been this far from St. John's.
I never dreamed I'd go this far from St. John's.
Although, when I look at the bay with the ships and all, it almost kind of reminds me of St. John's in a way.
Yes, except instead of fish boats, it's destroyers and transport ships. Otherwise, it's just like home.
It's funny. I was listening to the waves and I could almost imagine being on the wharf back up.
That one was close.
Jesus!
Mary,
Okay, this isn't good. Left shift to hurry.
Move south! Are the bombs migrating? This feller's gonna get us killed!
Move it, lads.
This way.
I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying. The hill. Wow. Oh my. Ooh. I've been hit. Lads.
I think he's gonna be okay.
Fish has got a hard head, lad. Don't you worry.
He's been out for hours.
Stop worrying. You're like an old woman. Let him sleep. Probably the best night's sleep he's had since the boat.
What happened?
Oh, what's this? Blue putties. Like where? On a Mary Grace. They are without a doubt siblings. Suppose this was taken a good while before the war. They both still got such bright eyes. Look at them both. So, this is going to be an emotionally compelling story. We need Lonnie to what? Die. September 21st, 1915, reserve camp,
Fish, you're awake.
Gallipoli.
That's a matter of opinion, bye.
Bye.
You were
How they
out for
pronounce that.
hours. I was getting worried.
Ours? Did I miss anything important?
Yeah, we set you up in a tent with us. We got lucky. 'Twas the only standing one left. Anyways, we should get you to the medic, just to make sure.
Corporal Byrne. Where's he to?
We can ask Ogden. He's over by the kitchen. I made you a little map of the camp. It's easy to get lost around here.
Appreciate it. It's supposed to keep me from getting lost, but somehow I always find a way. I can tell I'm going to mess this up. Report to Ogden for a checkup. Ogden is there. I'm at the Perv camp. Ogden is there. That way? Thank you. The way I understand this is up and around to the left.
A hospital boat. Maybe my sister's there. She won't say it, but I'm sure she's volunteered to keep an eye on me.
Oh, I think I've gone the wrong way, but at least I got to see that. That's nice. So where would that put me on the map? Okay, I get it. The bottom of here and to the right. Just there. A well. How well are you doing? Today.
Why don't we have cables? When the next supply boat lands, send for me immediately.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes?
where's our medic to?
Corporal Byrne got hit by a shell when we landed.
So, no more medic for us?
I put in a request.
But I just thought someone should have a look at Fish now he's awake.
I can do that. Are you bleeding anywhere?
No?
Anything broken?
Well, my head hurts something fierce.
Congratulations, Hardy. You're good to go.
Thank you, sir.
I guess that's all we get for now.
Yeah, I'm
Is
not
it
sure
dinner
he's
time yet?
qualified.
I wouldn't mind getting back to our tent to get a fire going.
Okay,
But if you wants to explore a bit first, I'll tag along.
let's explore. See if we can update this map anymore.
Dulce et decorum est pro patria more, eh?
Is that Turkish, sir?
Oh, God, you don't know how
Latin.
lucky we are, boys, do you?
Not really, sir, no.
We are on the precipice of history. Our campaign will open the Dardanelles and win the war to end all wars. Poets will sing about what we do here.
I suppose then Lonnie and me better get back to our labors.
Lovely, thank you. Here we got. Anything worth? No. Let's explore. What's worth exploring around here? Campfire. Something to do with the mail. Storage. Let's go look at mail and storage at the far end. Hey, what's this? Oh. Newfoundland Regiment emblem. Look at that. Regiment of Newfoundland. Newfoundland. Ogden planned to put the Dominion flag in the middle of camp instead, but Turks shelled it to shreds. All that red must have had Abdul drove as a breeding bull. At the outbreak of World War I, Newfoundland wasn't part of Canada, but a British Dominion that fought alongside English soldiers as part of a Commonwealth collective. Yet the province had no official army, only citizen militias and volunteer cadets from the Church Lads Brigade, a youth service meant to teach men discipline. Thus, most recruits were untrained fishermen, whose communities recently suffered a series of devastating fires and boating disasters. Yet, thanks to surging patriotism, and assurances that the war would last a year at most. Hundreds enlisted in the first week alone, and over 12,000 joined by 1918. These soldiers were infamous for being free-spirited, a bit hard to tame, but incredibly hard-working, and of the highest standards. Well, let's see if standing up here is a good idea. Nice. I like it. Okay. Not going that way. Gotta go around. Come on, Lonnie. Got a mail around here. Yeah. Mail. I don't know how to follow a map.
What are you at?
This is it. You holding up okay, fish?
Could always be worse, I suppose. Any mail for us?
Mail for Lonnie, yes. Ooh, it's from a lady.
She's not a lady. I mean, she's my sister, Mary Grace.
The one that's a nurse over in Imbros.
My oldest sister. Yeah.
How are you settling in?
How are you settling in?
Well, things are a bit chaotic for now. When I told Ogden the telegraph at the front line were cut, he acted like I snipped him personally.
That's how officers deals with problems. By yelling at you. You sure nothing else came in?
Sorry, fish. Still don't have anything for you.
Wasn't expecting that.
Might be better to expect nothing from back home. A lad thinks he's got a love letter from a sweetheart, but instead, she's writing she loves some lazy arse fellow who didn't volunteer.
You reading the letters you deliver?
Deliver? I got one.
A girl worth having would stay true.
Yeah, but I wish I had her all the same. Fish is smart. You don't expect nothing, you're seldom disappointed.
Through that.
See ya, Charlie.
Take it easy, fish.
Thanks,
Take
Charlie.
it.
Okay. Storage. Just beyond it.
Hardtack biscuits. For months.
I hopes we gets to eat something else now and again.
How best to be a soldier. The virtues of proper sentry. Focus. Do not daydream nor allow yourself to be distracted. Dedication. Never rest on duty. Your comrades depend on your vigilance. Fastidiousness. Constantly survey the enemy. Take note of every detail, no matter how minor. Silence. Watch and listen without being heard or seen. Caution. Take no unnecessary risks. Never leave your post. Alertness. Sound the alarm as soon as enemies are sighted, not a second later.
These soldier manuals. Did you know we're supposed to keep our socks dry?
And did you see the chapter about keeping tidy? Sounds like me mother.
Do they think we're little children?
Although, me mother would have preferred I kept a bit further from no man's land.
Biscuits. And more biscuits.
Inventory list. Permanent station and campsite provisions. Inspection conducted by Private Cyril Hines, Newfoundland Regiment. Under purview of Lieutenant Ogden Scarrowcroft, Newfoundland Regiment. Tent, shelter half. Present and accounted for. Tent, shelter. Tent standing, 20 missing. Destroyed in Suvla Bay shelling. Bed sacks missing exactly half. Pillows, missing half. Blankets, woolen, present and accounted for. Towels, woolen, missing more than half. Pouches, first aid, missing more than half, destroyed in the base shelling. Rest in peace, Corporal Byrne. Tins, salt, missing more than half. Report filed to HQ for resupply. Hardtack rations, no way, counting all those goddamn biscuits.
That looks like someone slacked off in the middle of inventory.
I hope the Turks are as disorganized as we are. You think all it is are water?
Sadly, only someone could turn them into rum.
That's blasphemy, Fish.
It was Mother Superior's joke back at the orphanage.
I think I smell rum, no?
By the Lord Jesus, it's a miracle!
Storage. Something to do with shovels just beyond them. Can I go any further up? Have a look.
See you awake, Fish. What are you at, back?
Hey Cliff, you seen Gordo around?
How can I not see him, back? Buddy's built like a 2-story brick shithouse, and he's been driving Lieutenant nuts since Cairo.
He's a big
you can't
man.
miss it, back. Actually, this reminds me of the time he and I went fishing with Eli Fizzard. You remembers Eli, right? Scrawny fella from Fairyland. Set his shoulders on him like a brook trout on Lent, me son.
I don't know who that is.
I'm not sure I know him.
Yes, back. The only thing shorter than Eli was his temper. And Lord Thunder and Jesus, Gordo made him absolutely lose it out there, back. I tell you, Fizzard starts calling O'Leary every name in the book. Said he was going to start folding Gordo's clothes with Gordo still in them. I dies just thinking about it, back. And Gordo, you know, he tells Fizzard he ain't going to fall squat if he can't even haul in a net of cod by himself, right? So Eli gets even angrier. Starts reeling in every line we put out all by himself just to prove a point. By now he's doing the work of 3 boys all by his lonesome while Gordo and I are taking a smoke break, boys. Easiest mission trip of me freaking life.
That's Gordo for you. He talks himself out of trouble even faster than he talks himself into it.
Well, you'd think so, but that wasn't the end of it. You see...
Did you forget I asked a question, by?
Oh, right. Last I checked, Gordo
I was
was at
gonna
the
say.
business end of a shovel by a mountain of dirt. Right up there, see?
Great. See you later, bye.
Gordo's up there. Okay. Gordo.
Jesus, Murphy.
Yeah, Cliff does that.
If it isn't the lad who took a shell to the face.
Taking a break, are we?
You're one to talk. Waking up from a 5-hour nap. How's your head?
Did someone hit me on the back of the head with a shovel recently?
Ogden said he's fit as a fiddle.
I'm sure it's the very best diagnosis you can get from reading Roman love poems. Well, if you feel like exercising a bit, there's a shovel right there. Wouldn't mind a bit of help with the Lieutenant's latest project.
Of course.
A bit of hard work will fix me right up.
Hey.
Fish, are you sure you're feeling up for this?
Maybe you should take his place, Lon, by.
I suppose he looks well enough after all.
What exactly are we digging?
'Tis a hole we're all gonna do our part filling. A little after each meal.
Come on, by. Where's your sense of poetry? We're making the world safe for democracy, didn't you hear?
It's a latrine. Thank goodness for that.
Thanks, Fish. You put a proper dent in the Ottoman Empire there.
Help dig
Just
it.
think,
You're welcome.
the whole camp will appreciate you every time they poop in them holes you dug.
Put a sock in it, would ya?
Pleasant thought.
Oh, don't strain yourself. You'll die before your time.
You have to pace yourself with these things.
I agree. What kind of view I got up here? Nothing different. Cool. Can we move on? Campfire. Whereabouts were we? Come down here, go over to the tree. Tree? No. There. Smoke. There's no smoke without fire. This is where I woke up. Oh.
What are you at, boys?
This is it. Fish, you survived.
Yes, sir.
Still waiting on that serenade. Why aren't your instruments unpacked already?
The Turks bombed them. I'd have understood if it was bagpipes, maybe. But fiddles. No appreciation for music, them Turks.
I'd have loved to hear some songs from home.
We can make new instruments.
Can you play the ugly stick? All it needs a couple of broomsticks and loud things to strap to it.
My father used to play the ugly stick. He couldn't afford a fiddle with all us kids to feed.
Me father played the ugly stick too.
Oh, now you've done it. You gave him an idea.
Chin up. See you later.
Check that map again. So I'm looking at this corner on the side here. I want to go that away. 3. There you are. This will be the one.
You ready to cook fish?
Yeah, let's start cooking.
Never been readier.
Do it, Lonnie.
Well, it's like I guessed. The lieutenant is lovely on the parade ground, but get him where the enemy can shoot his boys, and he's completely lost.
I'll keep going off at him, and he'll have you digging the trains for the rest of the war. With your mitts. Water's ready.
So, what's in the pot for supper tonight, fish?
We have
Just some hardtack, I'm afraid.
hardtack. That is.
I'm gonna soften them up. Make them, edible.
Mm-hmm. How long's that gonna take?
That'll
If you
be
keep them
biscuits
moving,
then, will
they'll
it?
soak up faster.
I'll keep you moving. There you up.
Can't you hurry this along?
I could try mashing them.
I'm really bad at this.
One sank to the bottom. Must be soaked through.
Make sure to turn it to mush, eh?
Yeah, I'd love to return home with all my teeth. We got anything to flavor this so-called bread?
It's not your mother's kitchen, bye. We've got our salt ration.
I'll chuck some of that
Luxury
in.
such that only a king could dream of it.
Oops. Draper and scrubber with holy stone and sand. There blows some cold nor'westers on the banks
So
of
that's where
Newfoundland.
this is from. Knew I recognized it.
Yeah, although their rendition is some ours. starting to hit me now.
What?
How far from home we are.
Only noticed that now, did you?
On the boat. Feel like we just gone out in the dory. But here.
We'll just cook up some fish and brews. You'll feel right at home.
Oh God. Is it still fish and brews? Without fish?
Scruncheons and tack would be alright, I suppose.
If only we had scruncheons.
I'm not sure you boys understand how a recipe works. I love the army. Why won't it love me back? He didn't like his supper either.
Can't say that I blame him.
Some boys are still stomach sick from the boat.
Mainlanders. Wouldn't have lasted an hour on my old boat.
What's the worst sea you've been in?
Well, one storm. The waves rocked our boat like a seesaw, tossing us all around. I even started saying a prayer, you know, just in case.
You praying? What's next?
Hey, you weren't there, were you? And then I saw it.
What?
The ghost ship.
You seen the ghost ship?
Yep.
With your
Come
own
on.
eyes? Not just met
Ghost
a fella
ship.
who said he saw it.
First, I see a mast bobbing behind a wave. Then a ship appears on a crest. Its crew are rowing furiously, and I locks eyes with one of its men. I never seen a man so pale. I knew right then he was a ghost. And then he was gone. And I turns, and there he is, right behind me. And he says,
What did he say? You
Original.
never saw the ghost ship.
"Gotcha." So, Fish, what'd you think of the story?
Sarcasm.
You've a gift with words, Gordo. One day you're gonna talk yourself into something you can't talk yourself out of. How about you lay off the kid for a bit,
I see you
Gordo?
under there.
It's okay. I knows he loves me.
Anyways, enough tall tales. I'm starving.
Should be ready anytime soon.
Hey, I wasn't done. I've done well there.
Well, yeah, this could be better.
A little more ingredients.
Yeah, I did
and
my
we'll get
best.
there.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Ten days later.
So we settled into a routine like weeks of trying to stay clean, living with rats and flies, wondering when the Turks would come. Or if we'd go to them. Or what? Well, when you got nothing to do, it's an officer's job to come up with something. And Gordo, well, he had a gift for talking himself into trouble. And us, too.
Yeah, he seems the type. Front lines, September 30th, 1915.
Then swing right. When you've reconed up to section C, make for our lines again.
And if the Turks have snuck up closer than 300 yards, sir?
They're not experienced soldiers, Private O'Leary. They're Anatolian peasants.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And may I say, sir, thank you for this opportunity to serve my king and country.
Wonderful.
Don't tell me. We's all getting medals on account we digs the prettiest holes.
Lieutenant would like us to take into sights. The Turkish hills are particularly lovely at night, he says.
Wants us dead, does he?
We're to do a little reconnaissance in no man's land. Full sweep up to Section C. The regiment's being moved to the front to join a big push, and Ogden wants us to map out his section. We're also to check out an airplane that came down hard, if we comes upon it. Here, you can read a map, can't you? We can start by going along the side of that hill up north. Keep us out of sight a ways.
What's the map say?
Turks is east?
Well, I love this plan. Sounds great. I'm gonna to stop for now. Need to go put the kettle on. If I'm not back in time, check out the next episode here.